Hey everyone, welcome to TechnoLogic. For all the new viewers out there, this video series will help you to unravel the complex technologies in the easiest possible way. So if you are new, subscribe to my channel so you can't miss them. And today, we're at the day one of our new series, Diffusion versus Transformers. So this series will help you to understand why text-based models like ChatGPT and Gemini are opting for transformers instead of trying to use diffusion models. So let's start with transformers first. So transformers works on next token-based prediction. You can see it clearly in ChatGPT or Gemini. The generation is like one word at a time. So the transformer's fundamental job is to run a prediction contest among all the words it knows. It then calculates the probabilities to pick the single most probable word or a token that comes next. So this process is sequential and the process is autoregressive in nature. It means the transformers always work from left to right direction. It predicts one word, then immediately appends that word to that sentence, and then predicts the next word based upon the entire new sequence. So it never revisits or changes words that it has already generated. So this sequential predictive structure is exactly why the transformers is perfect for text-based generations. Because these generations relies heavily on grammar and logical progression. And on the other hand, diffusion models work in the complete opposite way. So instead of predicting one word at a time, they generate the entire content globally and all at once. So this is the biggest difference. Transformers generate text sequentially and diffusion creates everything all at once. So you can see it working in Mercury from Inception Labs, a next-gen LLM model that works on diffusion to generate text responses. So that's it for now, and we will explore more core differences between diffusion model and transformers in day 2. And these radical differences is the key to this entire series. Oh, and by the way, if you want to learn more about the detailed procedures behind transformers and diffusion models with some easy examples, I highly recommend you to check out my previous video series on LLMs and AI image generation. So stay tuned for day 2, where we deep dive into the core differences. So subscribe to my channel for more amazing videos like these. Hey everyone, welcome back to TechnoLogic. For all the new viewers out there, this video series will help you to unravel the complex technologies in the easiest possible way. So if you are new, subscribe to my channel so you can't miss them. And today, we're at the day 2 of our new series, Diffusion versus Transformers. So in day 1, we established the basic rules of transformers and diffusion model. So through that video, we came to know that transformers build content sequentially and diffusion models define content globally step by step. But why is that the actual rule? So today, we will dive deep into the core differences. I will explain you why one is a master of logic and the other one is like master of texture. So let's start with the first difference, data types. Okay, so the most important difference is the type of data that they are both operating on. Transformers works on discrete tokens. Discrete means separate, countable blocks. Language is fundamentally built from those blocks, words, subwords, or symbols. On the other hand, diffusion model works on continuous noise fields. An image behaves like a smooth, continuous field of pixels, colors, and textures that blend into each other. So in this scenario, small changes usually don't break the meaning. So in contrast, it's like comparing a perfectionist writer against a sculptor. So with that clear, let's go to the second difference, the generation goal. It's because their data types are different, their fundamental goals are also different. Transformers' main goal is to maintain a perfect logic chain. Every new word must logically and grammatically follow the previous one. So if a transformer makes one grammatical mistake early on, the entire paragraph will collapse. It needs sequential accuracy. On the other hand, diffusion model goal is to maintain spatial patterns. The model doesn't care about the sequence of pixels. It cares about the light source, the texture of the skin, and the perspective of the building. All are perfect across the entire canvas simultaneously. It needs global consistency instead of sequential accuracy. So let's check out the third difference, speed. We often think of AI as instantly fast, but there's a massive hidden difference in their actual generation speeds. Transformers are fast per token. Once the model is done thinking, it can predict and output the next word almost instantly. Generating a full page of text still happens step by step, but it is relatively fast, one-way process. On the other hand, diffusion models require slow multi-step denoising. Generating a single high-quality image requires the model to run its denoising process 20 to 50 times. Sometimes it even takes 100 times as well, just to refine the details. This multi-step process gives it incredible quality, but makes it fundamentally slower than transformers per token output. And that's how diffusion model has become the master of texture because it refines a continuous field globally. And the transformers is the master of logic because it builds a perfect chain of discrete tokens sequentially. So these are the core differences between diffusion and transformers. But this brings up the most fascinating question of all. If Mercury is using diffusion inspired techniques for text, how does it deal with the fact that language depends on sequential logic? We will scientifically break down that in day 3, why diffusion model struggles with languages. Subscribe so you don't miss it.